Like every other industry or environment, there are pro-analysts and pessimistic ones. It is one of the peculiar traits that make for a wonderful industry, especially cryptocurrency. Generally, every crypto has its bank of loyalists and critics. Bitcoin has the highest crop of fans right now, and well, it's not so hard to guess why that's the case. You could say that those who are still hating on Bitcoin are majorly not crypto enthusiasts. Today, we'll be looking at what crypto experts in the industry have said and are still saying about the potential of XRP. If you're watching a video on this channel for the first time, hit the like and subscribe button to watch more videos like this one. As much as people happen to be fans of specific cryptocurrency, critics equally abound in great numbers. Most are not pro-crypto, that is, they're majorly against the proliferation of the crypto industry. This is understandable as people tend to hate what they don't understand, or what they choose not to. For most individuals, the crypto industry represents a major clash of interests. But they're just a few, and their interests sure don't trump those of over 5 billion people who could ultimately benefit from the rise of the decentralized community. A stereotype has been set in the cryptocurrency industry as well, with so many in favor of the more thriving cryptos, at least in terms of value. Other cryptocurrencies that potentially have great values on their own tend to not get enough attention, except when something awful is happening to the crypto. The case is the same for Ripple XRP, which has been experiencing a turbulent time of late. I mean, the third biggest cryptocurrency in the world in terms of market capitalization is undergoing a major quake in its very foundation. This also is happening at a time that XRP was thought to be on the bend to a meteoric rise after it has cemented a place in the minds of investors as the most stable cryptocurrency in the crypto industry. It doesn't experience as much volatility in price as other coins, though this means it develops rather slowly compared to other cryptocurrencies. The coin is widely acknowledged as being the cryptocurrency with the largest growth percentage after having leaped more than 1,000% in recent times, a surge that hasn't been recorded in the history of any other cryptocurrency. XRP is backed by Ripple Labs, a company that's acclaimed for creating a slick payment solution that can grow to become the most used payment system in the world, and it is getting close. The foundation of the crypto XRP is pretty deep, with it being decentralized from Ripple Labs, but is being put to use by the company's revolutionary payment platform to facilitate faster and cheaper cross-border transactions. Of the growing platitudes credited to the growth of Ripple, its contribution to the established financial organizations that run a centralized banking system is a great advantage that it has above other cryptocurrencies. This uniqueness drew the awe of many investors and rave reviews from some of the world's most cynical analysts. It was pretty surprising that the crypto which seemed to ultimately have the least value is ranked high among the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the world. Also, in the pool of long-term investors, Ripple XRP happens to be the most discussed cryptocurrency for potentially long-term value and yield. It spreads even further than you think. The internet holds information and reports of top analysts making several predictions about XRP. The year 2020 was predicted to be a turbulent time for every cryptocurrency in general, and Ripple XRP in particular. When news of global lockdowns first broke in March, investor uncertainty caused the market to fall really suddenly. Bitcoin fell from around $9,000 to $4,000 within 7 days, while Ripple XRP plummeted from $0.34 on February 14th to $0.13 on March 12th. Ripple's XRP began at nearly $0.35 and declined consistently as the days passed, without notorious jumps except for the mid-year rally pushed by Satoshi's currency. Predictions that show crypto experts' belief in the future of XRP include that of Crypto Coin Society, which specifies that XRP's value will rise by as high as 854%, thereby hitting $2.5 as we run to 2022. There are so many reasons that support the possibility of this trend. It is expected that governments will come under immense pressure to clamp down on activities in the cryptocurrency industry. Ripple is more firmly rooted than most conventional cryptos to withstand any regulatory crackdown measures adopted by the government. Thinking short-term, the XRP price is as bearish as it can be. However, it was predicted that the value of the Ripple XRP token could rise to $0.46 by the very end of 2020, rising to $0.58 in 2021. The cryptocurrency did reach a thrilling peak of about $0.7 before its most recent descent. However, this further cemented the fact that there is a potential that it could achieve a mean price of $2.32 by the end of 2021. Some analysts are positive that pending 2025, XRP could hit a stable high. For example, CryptoGround forecasts XRP value to be worth $1.9. Coinpedia's XRP predictive value is $6.2. PrimeXBT predicts XRP value to be $6 in 2025. These put the expected increase in value of XRP to be within the range of 77% to 110% of its value now. What breeds more hope for the investors include the staggering boost cryptocurrencies experienced between 2017 and 2018, when the price of Bitcoin increased by 2,000%. But this was nothing compared to Ripple, which grew by a staggering 36,000%. It was also the most profitable asset of that year, bringing investors over 1,000% gains pretty quickly. Analysts remain bullish that XRP can experience the same boosts as time proceeds, but they point to 2021 as a catalyst. Market analysts reported that since 2012, XRP started with an approximate price of $0.005 until May 2017, when its price peaked. XRP suddenly soared to $0.36 per coin. This was about 98.61% of its original price back then. The second price boost occurred around January 2018, when XRP hit its highest so far, around $3.84. This was about a 91% increase from its $0.36 valuation. Though the price has since fallen, analysts expect that such a rise is imminent and it's bound to hit way more than its all-time high. In November 2020, some altcoins outperformed Bitcoin at some point, and Ripple was not left out. XRP soared to 65% in 1 week to a new yearly high. This led some analysts to predict that with the current trend of XRP price, if it cements a new level of support, investors and traders should expect a rally to $0.55 in early 2021, albeit after reaching a previous high of about $2. It is suggested that a break of $0.49 would set it to go on a bullish run towards $2 towards the second quarter of 2021. Concerning the XRP price patterns, analysts expect that endless collaborations will be entered into with more financial institutions, and the $2 mark could be touched by XRP at the time. XRP is also standing on the side that supports the establishment of crypto regulations. When the regulations are added, it will annihilate almost every other altcoin, and the demand for XRP will skyrocket. One analyst on TradingView believes that the price of Ripple XRP is currently following a wave pattern, which would mean that once the price hits $0.21, it will start to reclimb. We can see this theory illustrated in Ronan's graph. The chart shows the price trend of BTC/USD. The top trend is broken out, and instead of starting a strong momentum at a large percentage level slightly above the downtrend, the range lies above a downtrend that can act as a sort of support for the upward boost towards a fairly large percentage of gains. This price was maintained for a while as the volatility subsided and the trend line broke, thereby returning to the descending channel. The analyst is still holding out for a percentage rise in the XRP trend as we dive deeper into 2021. The SEC suing Ripple is creating quite the problem for XRP and the crypto industry at large. The analyst suggested that all investors might consider laying low while waiting for this to blow over and anticipate the recovery of the cryptocurrency. Many more will rush to buy into the dip. The determination of Ripple Labs to fight the SEC, who's desperate to tie the company to the affairs of the cryptocurrency, serves as a pretty encouraging kickback. It offers a degree of hope to current investors, as well as new investors. Investors are currently stacking up large amounts of XRP in their portfolio, and there's no limit to how much XRP you can choose to buy, especially with the price being kept down at around $0.24 in December 2020. There's more than enough assurance of XRP's security and potential for growth over time. XRP right now is a minefield for short-term traders, but a hot spot for long-term investors. Pending entry into 2021, XRP is the most promising crypto asset in the market that is expected to experience a seismic change in its price level and market cap. Its growth rate has been amazing, and it's expected to grow faster and higher as 2021 progresses and the economy stabilizes. Analysts are positive that as the economic downturn that arose from the COVID-19 pandemic phases out in 2021 and things improve as restrictions are being lifted over some aspects of the economy, the number of transactions that need to be done from one part of the world to another will increase. Ripple's XRP will be ready to stand in that gap as the fastest and cheapest payment system for running transactions. The optimism of investors in XRP will pay off incredibly by the fortunes of Ripple Labs in answering to the call for the defense of the identity of the cryptocurrency, and also the impressive growth of the number of financial institutions it keeps adding to its portfolio. The change we so much desire is going to happen sooner rather than later. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. What else do you want to know about Ripple XRP? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, go ahead and check out one of our other videos. See you next time.